Hey guys, welcome back to my series on the top judoka for 2023. Today we're going to look at under 66, and at the moment you're having a look at Maruyama and his beautiful Uchimata. But unfortunately guys, this year Maruyama didn't make the cut. He only competed once. It was in the World Championships at Doha. Made it all the way to the final, but he did eventually lose to Abe Hifumi. So, silver medal at the World Championships, definitely impressive, but only competing once. I just had to look at some other judoka. I hope we see Maruyama a little bit more before he retires. He did say he's going to show the world his judo, so we'll definitely see him, but I think we've probably only got a handful, maybe 5 or so more times until he retires. So anyway, number 5 on this list is Torne. Now, his name is Garcia. I've always thought his last name was Torne. I didn't notice the Garcia at all until I looked it up on Judo Base. But anyway, he's my number 5. Had a pretty outstanding 2023. Kind of leapfrogged his Spanish companion, Gaitero. And he also showed us some exceptional judo throughout the year. I mean, look at this. A lot of his ippons ended up in my highlights videos. This one here too, throwing world number 1 Vieru. I mean, look at that Seoinage. But anyway, a couple of gold medals to his name. Grand Prix in Linz. I don't remember that Grand Prix at all, but the Grand Slam Astana, he took gold there. And then probably the big one, silver medal at the European Championships. So he makes number 5. Next up, Margvelashvili from Georgia. Now I thought Margvelashvili was done. I thought he was getting up there in age. He started to lose quite a lot in 2022. But then it started 2023, I mean, gold at the Tel Aviv Grand Slam, and another one at the Abu Dhabi Grand Slam. I mean, a few losses here and there, but it's hard to beat 2 gold medals, especially at Grand Slams. I hope everyone out there knows Grand Prix are kind of lower than Grand Slams, and then you've got the Masters and the World Championships. I put those two equal weighting. I think they're just as important or just as high level in terms of who comes out to compete. So yeah, Margvelashvili, a good 2023. We'll see how he does at the Paris Olympics. I'm not betting on him. I think there are some much more consistent guys coming up in the next 3. So at number 3, we've got Yondon Perinle, and I really can't believe that I can say his name after all these years. When I first saw his name, I was like, man, how do you say that? That is the longest name I've ever seen in my life. But he's got great judo, a real ambassador for Mongolian judo. He really incorporates it into his game. And he's good, man. I mean, he's given some hard fights to Maruyama. I really recommend going and checking out him versus Maruyama at the World Championships this year. Maruyama won that contest, but it was close. And Yondon Perinle really took it to him. And look at this stuff here. You know, just a great bear hug. Pick out front Uchimata. So he's exciting to watch. Watch this, Ochigari. I mean, he is a master at this technique and these kind of grips too. These Mongolian grips. In terms of results, really consistent. Silver medal at the Tbilisi Grand Slam. Took a bronze at the World Championships. Gold at Ulaanbaatar in his home country. Silver medal at the Asian Championships. And another silver at the Tokyo Grand Slam. So a really good year for him. Next up, it's world number 1. So if you go into Judo Base, the actual world rankings has Vieru as the number 1 seed, or the highest ranking point scorer at the moment on the IJF tour. So Vieru, I mean, one of the main reasons he is so high up there is because he's European champion from this year. So that is a big plus against his name. He took out Torne. I mean, he had that great Seoinage against him, but Vieru got his revenge. So that's good to see. He actually got his revenge twice. Once at the European Championships, and then again at the Tokyo Grand Slam. So Vieru, bit of a veteran of the game. He had a little bit of a slump, kind of end of 2022, start of 2023, but then he really picked things up. Bunch of silver medals, and then of course that European Championships to his name. And so next up we've got number 1, and of course it is Abe Hifumi. And Abe Hifumi, I mean, just a flawless year in 2023. Not competing as much as the other guys, but when he did come out, he didn't lose. So we had the World Championships. That was his first competition this year in 2023. blew through all the competition at the World Championships, except that final against Maruyama, a 10-minute final, basically a Shido battle. And then at the Tokyo Grand Slam, I mean, he just continued to do his thing. Came out through everyone. Nobody knows how to deal with this technique yet. The double sode or soto that he does, I mean, people are so afraid of the sode that they just defend in a way. They put their leg out there, and he comes in with the osoto. It's crazy. He's just throwing everyone with that technique. So Abe, I mean, he's hard to bet against at this moment. Going into the Paris Olympics, it looks like he's going to do it again. He hasn't lost since he lost to Maruyama in 2019. That's pretty incredible. So anyway, guys, that's my top 5 for under 66. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.